Oh, guess what time it is?
It's time to
Spill the beans!
beans.
Woo!
Okay, so
Okay.
we are gonna wait a couple of seconds while we have more of you guys joining
Oh,
us.
yes, gotta pop
Yes.
in.
So Chris and I are here from Cabinet Homes Resource Center. Hi, thank you for joining us. We are so excited because today is the day we get to spill the beans.
So I'm on our computer.
Oh yeah, sorry. Okay, thank you for joining us. So we have a couple of people joining us, and we're gonna wait for just one or two more because we want to spill the beans with more of you guys.
Get your morning
Thank you.
beverage.
That's right. Chris always spoils me. She buys me dessert coffee. Thank you, Chris.
Well, it's only because I feel guilty if I drink it by myself.
Yes. So we are so excited, and we are just so thankful in so many ways of everything that has
And
happened.
in awe, because this
Oh
has
my
truly
gosh.
been a process that has been
Mhm.
directed and led by God.
Yeah, beyond the
Truly.
doubt, beyond the
Yeah.
doubt. Hi, thank you for joining us.
Hello.
Okay, so today's the day to spill the beans. Shall we wait for more people or shall we go for
No,
it?
let's just spill,
No.
spill,
Spill the beans.
Okay, where are
Okay,
we moving, Janet?
we are going to be moving to Sovereign Grace Bible Church.
30th Avenue and Bethany Home Road.
Yay! Oh, hi,
We need,
April!
we need to have like fireworks going on.
Fireworks! Beanworks! Okay, I have no idea how much noise the beans are doing on your side. So if it's too loud, we super apologize. Hi, Angela. Thank you for joining us. Oh my gosh, we're having more of you guys join. If you did not hear us say, we are going to be moving to Sovereign Grace Bible Church.
Yep. 30th Avenue and Bethany Home Road.
So it's only about 10 minutes from our current location.
But it's only 4 miles from my house.
Hi, Lily. Thank you. Oh, it's closer to Lily.
Oh,
how exciting. Okay, so.
Well, and that's always been the problem.
Yes.
Because the valley is so big. We try and be equally inconvenient to everybody.
Hi, Grace. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, Grace is all the way in South Dakota.
Yeah.
So yeah, come and visit us anytime.
It's a little far for her.
Yeah, Grace was in the same homeschooling group that we were in.
But we want you to come.
Come and celebrate with us and pray with us. Give thanks to the Lord with us. So again, we have a couple more people joining us. So we are moving to where, Grace?
Sovereign
Grace.
Sovereign Grace Bible Church, 30th Avenue and Bethany Home Road.
Okay, so let us give you a little more details. Sovereign Grace used to be a little, well, maybe not so little, a Christian school, and
I went to school there.
Yeah,
It didn't used to be. It's so Sovereign Grace is a church that had a Christian school there.
Yes.
Yeah, and then currently they have their property is really big, and on the other side there is it's a charter school. There's a charter school on the other side, but we're going to be by the church proper, which is right at 30th Avenue in Bethany.
And the school used to have a huge library, a 1,700 square feet library. And guess what? That's what we are going to be using for our resource center.
That's going to be Covenant's bookstore, 1,700 square feet.
I know. Hi, thank you for joining us. Okay, and everybody that's already here, please stay with us and join us in the excitement as we tell the new people that we are moving to Sovereign Grace Bible Church,
30th Avenue and Bethany Home Road. I'm going to put it in the comments right now.
Oh, that's right. Put it in the comments. Yes. That way we don't have to keep repeating it. But yeah, so Sovereign Grace, 30th Avenue and Bethany Home Road, is very central for everybody in the Phoenix area. For the families that come from really far, Queen Creek, all you need to do is stay in the freeway and it will be like less than 5 miles more. So even if it's all freeway, it'll be less than 10 minutes. Because we calculate when we drive from our current location, it's usually in the street. It takes us 10 minutes to get to what's going to be our new home. So if you have any questions, just put them in the comments and we'll let you know about it. Okay, so right now, our resource center it used to be a 4-room schoolhouse, and half of it we use for our bookstore, and 2 of them we use for classrooms. And our new location is going to have pretty much 1,700 square feet for the bookstore. So we're going from about 700 square feet to 1,700 square feet. So 1,000 more square feet. And we will everything is in the planning section, but we're planning to have a little section for some small workshops and stuff like that. So all of that is going to be announced a little bit later once we iron out the details. But we are so thankful and so excited of how everything has worked out. So back in October, we learned that we were going to have to move, and somehow we had been preparing for this for a couple of years, even if we did not know.
God.
It totally, yes, because we did not know how everything was going to work out, and we did not expect to have to move as soon as this year. So what we found out in October, we made some planning and we announced it on November 24th. And right away, what we ask people to do is send us information of possible locations where we could be hosted. And we actually ended up having a couple of families that go to Sovereign Grace Church, and they said, you have to come to our church.
We've got it. We got the place for you. And we're
That's
like,
right.
oh, we'll
And
add it to our list. And then
yes, and
it ended up being the perfect place.
it ended up being the perfect place, and we visited so many places because we want to make sure we did our due diligence.
Due diligence, yes.
Yes, and through all this process, Holly Cross, she's one of our funders. She was our search committee, our main person in the search committee, and I kind of tagged along with her. And so
You tagged along.
I tagged along. Yeah, I inadvertently semi became kind of part of the search committee, even if it wasn't what was intended originally, but it kind of worked out like that. But we have made so many great connections, so many people that during this time of COVID, they decided, you know what, homeschooling is really important. Homeschooling is a great option for all these families that are struggling in the way that the public school system is handling this very challenging situation. And sure enough, I mean, we have helped, oh my gosh, an incredible amount of families. Yeah. And anyway, so the Lord brought volunteers to help us because there's no way that we could have done it ourselves. It's, oh gosh, I don't even know how we did everything we did this summer.
God.
Yeah, and even now into the spring, we're still meeting new families. But anyway, so through this process of searching facilities, we visited, gosh, I'm thinking like 8 or 9 churches, private companies,
retail space.
all retail space. Yeah, we crossed that one out pretty fast. Yeah, we were told so many times that retail space is cheap right now. Well, it's obviously not.
Well, maybe if comparatively speaking, but
Exactly.
oh my goodness.
But for our budget, it is not.
No.
So we ended up going back to the first suggestion, which was Sovereign Grace Bible Church. So, oh gosh.
And we are so grateful for them. They are wonderful. They have really made this process very easy. And there's still going to be a lot of work that has to be done before we move in.
Yes.
Which means we're going to need volunteers.
Yes.
So if you haven't already and you're interested in helping us either with the move or with cleanup or with whatever needs to be happening, on our website on the moving page there is an application, not an application, it's a form to fill out. Just fill out the form and let us know, and it goes all to the same location, so we know when we need people, we know where to find you.
Exactly. CHSRC.org, and then you click on that
moving.
/moving. Yeah. There you go. Anyway, we are like so extremely excited. So the church they are very homeschool friendly. They are going out of their way. The first day, the first time that Holly and I went to meet them and did a tour, it was almost like we were with family. It just felt so easy.
Yeah. When we met, it just seemed like a very nice little gelling of hearts and minds and spirits.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, like we said, we had to do our due diligence and look into all the other options before we made a final decision. But they were so patient with us, and that we even heard from one of the deacons, the dad of the young girl, that said, "You have to come to my church." Anyway, he told us, when we weren't calling them back right away, because it took us a couple of months, to visit all these other locations. They said, "Oh, they haven't called us back." So they actually, it sounds like they were kind of sad, and we were like, "Oh, that is so loving and so sweet."
We felt wanted.
We felt wanted. It was really nice. Okay, so details about our new resource center.
Oh, do you want details?
You want details? Shall we spill the beans again?
Ooh,
Okay, can
lots of
somebody
beans.
tell me in the comments if we spilled the beans, if you were here when we spilled them, was it way too loud for you guys, or can we spill them again? Because that was really fun.
We have a lot of beans.
We have a lot of beans. We were so excited. We want to spill all the beans. Okay, so the location, like we said, is 1,700 square feet.
Mm-hmm.
This used to be used as a school library, so they only used it during the school year from September through May. So it was never hot. So, well, not too hot. So they only have a cooler in there. And the room has been used for storage for many, many years. So the agreement that we're making is we have to install the air conditioning. They have some contractors that they're already working with, because at the same time, I mean, this is how God is so amazing. The church was already planning on doing some repairs on another section. They have a very big room. It's a 3,600 square feet auditorium.
It's like a big fellowship hall.
Yes.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah. So they're doing some repairs on that, and they already have a contractor that's doing that. So that same contractor is gonna come and work on our building, and they're gonna change the cooler into
air conditioning,
and whatever changes need to be done in the roofing and who knows everything. Anyway, so Cabinet is gonna pay for the installation of the air conditioning, and the very generous thing that the church is doing is they're allowing us to apply those costs to our rent. So our rent is prepaid for several months. Isn't that amazing?
It is. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
And what was also just the evidence that God's hand has been in all of this is that how much money we raised.
Oh my gosh.
There.
So we
right
made
there.
Yes, we made the announcement that we needed to start raising, and the goal was $50,000. We're gonna have to buy new bookshelves, the moving trucks, whatever expenses.
We didn't know what we would have.
Yeah, we did not know that we would raise this amount of money.
And when Holly, our founder, who was in it, suggested to Janet that you guys need to raise $50,000, Janet was like, how is that going to be possible?
Yeah, I actually said we can't do that.
We can't do
that. Those are the words that came out of my mouth. Almost literally. I can't remember how I said it, but I remember saying, no, we can't do that. We can't ask homeschooling families to give us that much money. But then, I slept on it, and the Lord said, hey, this is gonna cost a lot, and we didn't even know that we would need to upfront so much. So anyway, so I slept, and I'm like, you know what? If God wants us to raise this money, it's gonna happen. And indeed, when Holly and I met, when we figured out the $50,000, we had a big dry erase board, and we started writing everything that was gonna need: the bookshelf, the moving trucks, the I don't even remember what we did, but I have a picture of it. But but it was
historical records.
Yes, I have it for historical records, and we had tons of bubbles. You know how you do when you're brainstorming, and it was great. And so it did come out to about $50,000. And now we know why God made us raise that amount of money.
Well, and we did it in just
like a month,
record time. Record time. God said, I want you to do this. I'm going to do this. Yeah. And boom. Yeah. And everything is just so perfectly orchestrated. You can see, and it's yeah. What else to say? I don't know what else to say. It
is. And again, through this process, all the contents. So this amount of time that we spent, even if we had the name of this church first, while we searched through all these other locations, we made so many contacts that and I'll do a mini bunny trail. I'll spill the beans in another direction. We are going to be connecting with 2 organizations, and we're going to be doing off-site educational classes on homeschooling 101, how to homeschool, how to get started, all kinds of stuff like that. So that's how the Lord has connected us, and that's how He's using homeschooling in this time to bring families back to Him, for families to raise their children in Him. And so it is, I mean, that the whole time that we've continued our search, was not a waste. It
No,
was an amazing
no.
amount time of growth and
Mhm.
connecting. And
Mhm.
also it was so wonderful that the Lord had us raise the $54,000 so early because we had the confidence. It's like, okay, we don't need to be scared. When the time to move comes, we will have the money.
Mhm.
So
Exactly. Yeah.
so we do need to paint the room because it's not ugly. It's just we're gonna send you guys videos and pictures.
Mhm.
It has been abandoned. I don't know. It has like several years of dust.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Every time we go there, my
yeah,
allergies or
yeah,
hot hot
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And I had an appointment. I guess Monday we were not open here, but I had an appointment somewhere else. I was wearing nice clothing, and I called Chris. Okay, Chris, I'm going. Let's go to the church. And I was
She
like,
screams.
I was like,
Ah!
we can't. I can't go dressed like this. So you have to put on.
I can't go clean clothes.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, you go there and you get dirty.
Black
Black.
hand,
Yeah,
just dirt,
yeah,
dirt. So all that has to be
yeah.
cleaned
We
and
need to
then
clean.
painted
Yeah.
and made so fresh
Hmm.
and new and beautiful for
Yeah.
our beloved homeschool families.
Yes. So that room right now is full of file cabinets.
Hmm.
Those are the resellable stuff and pews.
Pews.
You want a pew?
There's how many pews?
Seven?
Seven pews.
Yeah, and they're really long. How
Yeah,
long
so
are
they're
they?
all 13 feet. They're 13 feet long. They're in really good condition.
Mm-hmm.
So if you wanted to use it like out in your backyard or under a porch or something, they'd be perfect.
Yeah.
Um, or if you just wanted to use the wood's probably worth more than what we're listing. They're on Facebook. So if you look at the marketplace and search for church pews, you'll find one with our science teacher Karen in the background doing stuff. You'll see a picture of all the pews. There's also, and the file cabinets are there
Yes.
also. So we're selling those for the church.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the asking price I think for the pews is $200.
Hmm.
But if you guys want to just make an offer,
Yeah.
because they're there. We
They're
haven't.
there. Hmm.
Um, the church is having a work day on
Yeah.
Saturday.
This
This
Saturday.
Saturday,
Yeah.
and March 20th, and they want everything gone.
Gone. Yeah.
So
So that would be the day to pick
that
it
will
up.
be day to pick them up,
Yeah.
and there'll be people there. So you can either just reply to the Facebook page
Hmm.
or email us or call us because Chris is the one that has posted them. So if you want to talk in person and ask questions, call us here 602-277-3497. We're keeping our phone number. I'm so happy. Yeah.
Oh, one less thing to change.
One less thing to change. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to change so many things. So
Hmm.
the room needs to be cleaned. It is
Hmm.
huge amounts of dust.
Painted.
Painted.
And not to mention, the construction that's going to
Mm-hmm,
happen after that with the air conditioner and the roof,
mm-hmm,
and which
mm-hmm,
means changing it from a cooler to an air conditioner
mm-hmm,
means all the venting changes too.
mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Yeah, there's a lot of
there's a
changes.
lot.
Yeah, and then
So what does that mean for our June 1st goal?
okay, so we are still keeping it as a target date,
Hmm.
but we do not know that we will be able to move by June 1st.
It
Yeah,
it's going to have to be a God thing whenever we
exactly.
are able to get in.
Yes. So just keep staying informed. Come to our website. We will be making announcements regularly.
Hmm.
We'll show pictures of the progress. I'm
Hmm.
already getting excited.
Oh, be
Yeah.
very excited.
Yes. So June 1st still is a target date.
Hmm.
The church told us to be prepared to move in July. So we usually close the week of July 4th. So
Hmm.
we already plan on being closed because that's what we do every year.
Hmm.
So maybe that will be the moving date. So
Mm,
basically, all of
which
this is
totally
maybe,
messes up my vacation to the grandbaby, but I will sacrifice my grandbaby vacation
or
for covenant.
just I don't know. It's a good excuse not to have to help with the move. Just
Oh
kidding.
well, no.
No, we need you. Grandbabies are important.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, you have the grandbaby come here.
Yeah, bring the grandbaby.
Um,
Oh my gosh.
so what does that mean? What does all this mean for our June testing?
June testing will happen here at 1117 East Devonshire, here
Here at
at
our
our
current
current
location.
location.
Yeah.
Yes,
So,
we're
and
not
that
changing.
registration will be opening.
I think we said March
I
30th.
think so. It's on
Yeah,
the website, but it
yeah.
will. We will be having June testing here at the current
Mm-hmm.
location. Registration to
Mm-hmm.
open soon.
Yes. So the other nice thing is this. So our bookstore, our resource center is going to be the library that used to be, that is 1,700 square feet. And then I mentioned about another room that they have an auditorium that's 3,600
100
square
square
feet.
feet.
We are welcome to use it
Mm-hmm.
for testing.
So
So
our future testings
in the
maybe
future, yes.
there.
And then PSAT, actually PSAT will be our first testing there. And so in October, we don't need to be going crazy finding locations to work, who to rent from, because we get so many kids. We
Which
will.
has increasingly become more difficult
It
because
has.
places like to use their facilities, you
Yes.
know.
Yeah, it has been more and more challenging as a number of homeschooling kids that we serve want to take the PSAT increases. Yeah, it has been more and more challenging. So we are super excited that that location is big enough for us to use, and that the church is so generous that they're just happy to allow us to use it. So anyway, anything else about spilling the beans?
I don't know. Is there anything
Yes.
you guys want to know? Is there anything I can't tell if we're not seeing any comments.
Oh, there's a lot more comments
Yeah,
down
see,
here.
this thing
They were not
wasn't.
popping up.
Uh,
Can you link the volunteer? Oh yes, we will link the volunteers
oh yeah,
application here. Oh
spill
my gosh.
them, spill the beans.
Okay, one second. How loud was it? Somebody said was telling us
Oh,
how
give me a
loud it
sec.
was. You know what? The messages were not popping up. Oh, it wasn't loud. Okay, let's do it again. Let's do it again. We're spilling the beans. Oh my gosh, we're so excited. Thank you for telling us that it wasn't that loud.
Yeah, and then when my husband is like, why is the container of beans out? I gotta take them to work.
That's right. And the funny thing is that people come here all the time and they're saying, okay, where are you guys moving? And I'm like, I ask Chris, can I spill the beans a
No.
little bit? So we have not shared the exact location, but we have been sharing like mini beans.
10 minutes from here,
10 minutes from
a little
here.
north. Yeah,
Yes,
little
near.
beans.
Yes, so I-17 and Bethany Home. So it's all in the web in the freeway, in all freeway access. So if you're coming from the East Valley, please do not get discouraged. It really is not that much further away.
Right.
Just stay in the freeway like another. I'm thinking if it's all freeway, it's not even going to be 7 minutes more. Because from here it was a 10-minute drive. So
Oh yeah,
yes.
it'll be. So for those of you who just came on, I did put it in the. Okay, somebody's.
Ah,
Okay, I just saw comments. We didn't have our comments on like
live or
live
whatever.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So Sovereign
Oh.
Grace, 30th Avenue in Bethany.
Yep. And then we had a question here. We're still going to offer high school classes. So we are phasing out the traditional classes.
Yeah.
So we're not going to have classes once a week for the entire May. Yeah, September through May. What we're gonna do now is workshops. So if your kids have already been part of our science workshops, we're gonna continue those.
Except for they're going to be a little different. So
Yes.
right currently the workshops, you get an entire year's worth of labs in 3 classes. So they're
Yes.
3 5-hour classes
Yeah.
on a Friday and Saturday. So 5 hours Friday, 5 hours Saturday. We're going to be changing that up so that the workshops will be once a month
For 2 hours.
for 2 hours throughout the school year.
Yes.
And then I think also we might be creating some new website pages that kind of list other options because there's
Yes.
lots of options out there for
Yes.
classes, but and tutors also.
Yeah.
A lot of people get a lot of calls about tutors. So if you know anybody who tutors, they might be interested in being listed on our site as send them our way.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. There's more people that are really close to Bethany Home and 30th Avenue. But again, I will repeat, it's really not much further than where we are. And in families, when you go on your field trip downtown Phoenix, just take a little detour a little bit further north. And then it's still really close.
But you know what the oh my gosh, guess how close we are to GCU. Yeah, we're like a half a mile.
Yep, less than a mile from GCU.
Yeah, we could walk there. We could walk there. We could do our
That'll be
walk.
our exercises.
Yeah, instead of going to the right, we had not this week, but we've been going to Indian School Park
to do our morning walk so we can get our exercise in.
We could just walk to GCU and back. Very cool.
Yeah. Okay. So that's the other thing too. GCU is for anybody that did not know. GCU used to offer live classes free dual enrollment credits, mostly STEM classes. Now, because of COVID, that did not happen this year, but they're getting reinstated next year.
Yep.
So we are kind of talking to them. We had a Zoom meeting with Sheila and Grace from GCU. They're the homeschool experts or whatever. Liaisons at GCU. Anyway, so she's gonna send me the list of all the classes that they're having, and what we might do is connect to our science teacher. So if there's a student, homeschoolers are going to GCU, and let's say they're struggling with some of their classes, they can come to Covenant and schedule an appointment with our science teacher, so she can kind of like walk them through different things. So we can serve homeschooling families.
And Angela, she is asking GCU students, workers who need to do community service.
Yes, absolutely.
Because we also have the President's Award. What can I think?
Yeah,
it's the Presidential Service Award.
Yes, that's what it is.
So they can, but yes, absolutely, that would be awesome.
Oh my gosh, yeah, GCU, and then also homeschool high schoolers. If you want those volunteer hours, or you want to have that, you have earned the Presidential Service Award. You know, we qualify for that. Chris signed us up. For
all that information is also on the website.
Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh my gosh, yes, Lily. I totally agree. Those labs that Karen Borg does are amazing. You know, families, I guess we don't want to poo-poo other groups, but families that have done other science classes, they come and they see our high quality microscopes. We have college level microscope. We have really nice microscopes, and Karen Borg, she is so knowledgeable, and she does all the dissections, everything really fun for the kids, and really really good. So we hear all the time, it's like, oh yeah, we did a dissection somewhere else, but we cannot believe how much more they get out of Karen's classes.
And what's nice about moving to the more workshop model is that we'll be able to offer more of them. So you can do your work at home, whatever curriculum you want, and just come once a month to Covenant to get your lab work done.
Absolutely. And that way you don't have to have like a dead frog in your kitchen table.
Right.
Yeah. Or, oh my gosh.
We have buckets of them here, though.
Yeah, we have buckets of them here. Yeah. Yeah. When they open the bucket, I'm like, oh, let me walk all the way to the other room.
I've spilled the juice that's in there with them. I've spilled it on my. It's like,
Yes, hi Denise. Yes, I think we're gonna be a little closer to you too if you haven't moved. Yep, I-17 and Bethany Home Road.
Yeah, 30th Avenue.
Yeah. Sovereign Grace Bible Church. So just keep praying with us. We're so thankful. There's a lot of work that needs to be done. Okay, the other thing to pray for is that I guess because of the type of building that it is, the city of Phoenix has to approve a lot of the designs.
Right.
And also, that wing is an older wing, so the church is gonna likely have to install a fire alarm type thing. And that's also a huge expense. So we want to make sure that all of this can move forward in a timely way.
Yeah, we're just asking that the whole process is really seamless and there's no problems, because problems makes delay, and delay means we don't move, and
but we are moving.
Well, we are moving,
yes.
but
yes. So again, the target date, we're keeping it for June. Testing will happen at the location at 1117 East Devonshire, Iowa testing, and then hopefully we'll be gone, settled by July, before the homeschool convention. And we are going to the homeschool convention. Cruz and I, we just reserved our booth, and we weren't sure because there's so much going on. We weren't sure, but we are gonna have a party booth.
It's gonna be a party.
And we'll keep spilling the beans. You guys can come and we'll answer more questions, and we'll have pictures, and it'll be so exciting.
It will be so exciting, and hopefully we'll have our new pamphlets or things with our new address, and everybody will be able to see it and party and be excited with us, and we can't wait until this summer.
Yep, I was trying to see. Ooh, somebody wants art workshops. Ooh, look at that.
Our Angie.
Angie Collette. Hi, Angie. She's our science teacher. She had to take a break this year, and now she's like, art workshops. Yep.
Yeah, we're a lot closer to Angie too.
Yeah, we're a lot closer to Angie also. Yep.
Everywhere. We're just gonna sit here and
Yes,
read.
Angela, just come and party with us. Because
Party.
yeah, we'll have like we should have like a photo booth, and we'll have balloons, not the floating ones because I don't want those, but the tied up balloons decorating. Then we can just
and pictures, and we'll have
pictures. And,
I don't know. We'll come up with something crazy.
And we will have prizes. You know, so you can maybe we'll have a spinning wheel or something like that.
Win a prize. Yes. I thought you said prices. I'm like, prices?
Okay,
oh,
yes,
prizes.
And actually, we'll spill the beans. We have decided that we're gonna create a new segment on our Facebook Live, and it's gonna be called Words with Janet.
Yes.
So. Okay.
Where's our list? We have a list of words with Janet.
Let's just say one.
Okay. Which one?
Camel. Okay. So if I say Kamal crowns that say homeschooling queen. Yes, we need crowns that say homeschooling queen. Yes. So we should have that in our party. But okay, so talking about the segment that we're gonna call Words with Janet. If you hear me say Kamal flesh, what does it really mean? Or if you hear me say,
I'm like camel flesh.
It really
Use it in a sentence.
Okay. My son is trying to hide and he's wearing camouflage.
Oh, did you get that? Camouflage.
Yeah. Or I'm taking my shoes off, which means I'm not gonna let that happen. I'm taking my shoes off.
Oh.
It really meant I'm putting my foot down.
I'm putting my foot down.
Anyway, so it happens all the time here.
I know. It's so fun.
Yeah. So
I love you.
Oh, thank you. I'm so thankful people are patient with me. But anyway, so we're gonna have...
I think what it does is it just shows how American sayings are kind of that's just funny.
It is funny. Oh, we miss you too, Angie. Okay, so that's it. Location, 30th Avenue and Bethany Home Rd. And just keep praying with us in thankfulness to the Lord, and so thankful for this wonderful team at the new church. And also, we have been at this location for 20 years, and this church has been so generous with us and so wonderful. So we have outgrown it, and the timing to move was just perfect. And yes, Deborah, we're gonna take a lot of pictures.
Lots and lots.
Oh my gosh. So so join us in giving thanks to the Lord for giving us this amazing location for the last 20 years.
You know what's fun is on our website, I can't remember which page, there's a whole history thing about when Covenant transitioned from the Covenant Christian School to Covenant Homeschool Resource Center. And there's a bunch of pictures of how the building was changed and what it originally looked like and stuff. So it'll be a tear-jerking.
It will be
the last, move out pictures, and then so exciting for all of the new and the just the transition to a bigger facility. So.
Much bigger. There's gonna be room for strollers. We're so happy. Cause right now there's always traffic jams with the parents that are bringing. Oh, see, there we go. Traffic jams.
Traffic jams. Yeah.
Anyway, with the people. So that was okay. I thought I said it wrong. I was like, I said it right.
A traffic jam.
Yeah, I'm already traumatized. Anyway, thank you guys. We love you. Thank you for your patience. Don't be afraid about coming. It's really not, our new location is not much further away. It's gonna be such a blessing, and we have so many really neat plans. It's just gonna be amazing.
It is.
Bye guys. Love you guys.
Okay, we gotta push the button.